My future mother-in-law offered me $500,000 to leave her son, and I took it. I met my ex-fiancé at a work conference 3 years ago. His name was Julian, and he came from money. Old money. The kind of money where his family had a summer house and a winter house and a regular house, and nobody thought that was unusual. I didn't care about any of that when we started dating. I liked him because he was funny and smart and treated me like I was the most important person in the room. His mother hated me from the moment we met. Her name was Colette, and she made it clear I wasn't good enough for her son. I didn't come from the right background. I didn't go to the right schools. I didn't have the right connections. She smiled at me during family dinners, but her eyes were always cold. She made comments about my clothes, my job, my apartment, my family. She asked Julian once right in front of me if he was sure about this. He told her to back off, and I thought that meant he was on my side. We got engaged after 2 years together. Julian proposed with a ring that cost more than my car. His mother didn't congratulate us. She just asked when the wedding was and said she hoped we weren't rushing into anything. I ignored her because I loved Julian, and I thought we would build a life together despite his difficult family. Then 3 months before the wedding, I found out Julian was cheating on me. I came home early from a work trip and found him in our apartment with a woman I had never seen before. He didn't even look sorry. He just looked annoyed that I was home a day early. He said it didn't mean anything. He said men like him had needs and I was being naive if I thought this was a big deal. He said his father did the same thing and his parents were married for 35 years. He expected me to accept it. He expected me to look the other way like his mother did. I didn't say anything that night. I just went to sleep in the guest room and started making plans. I needed time to figure out my next move. 2 weeks later, his mother invited me to lunch. Just the two of us. I thought maybe she wanted to discuss wedding details. Instead, she sat across from me at a restaurant that required reservations 3 months in advance and slid an envelope across the table. She said she knew I wasn't right for her son. She said Julian needed someone from his world who understood how things worked. She said she was prepared to offer me $500,000 to walk away and never contact him again. She said it like she was doing me a favor. I looked at the envelope for a long time. She probably expected me to throw it in her face and storm out. She probably expected me to cry and say I loved her son too much to take her money. She had no idea what I knew. I picked up the envelope and asked if this was a serious offer. She said absolutely. She said she would have the money transferred within 48 hours if I agreed. I told her I wanted it in writing. I wanted a contract that said she was paying me to end the engagement and that neither party could discuss the terms with anyone including Julian. She agreed immediately. She was so eager to get rid of me, she didn't even question why I was making it easy. The money hit my account 2 days later. I moved out of Julian's apartment that same weekend while he was at a golf tournament with his friends. I left the ring on the kitchen counter with a note that said I was done. I didn't explain why. Julian called me 30 times that first day. He left voicemails saying I was making a mistake and we could work through whatever was bothering me. His mother probably hadn't told him about our deal yet. When she finally did tell him, he called me again. This time he was furious. He said I used him. He said I never loved him and just wanted his family's money. He said I was a gold digger and everyone would know what I did. I let him yell until he ran out of words. I told him his mother paid me $500,000 to leave a man who was already betraying me. I told him I should send her a thank you card because she gave me an exit and a fresh start, and I didn't even have to feel guilty about taking it. He went quiet after that. His mother wanted me gone so badly she paid me more than I would have gotten in a divorce settlement. And her precious son has to live knowing his own mother funded my new life because she thought so little of him, she assumed any woman would leave for the right price. She was right. I absolutely would. And I did.